afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes? Huh? And you, Atsumi Naoki. I see you, brother. He always comments on my videos. He has got a channel. He's just put out a video. It's not very long, but go over, check him out, give him a subscribe, tell him the Twisted One sent ya. Well, I didn't do a great deal yesterday, other than wrestle with a couple of fucking gazebos, but that were fucked by the time we'd finished. The front garden is like a natural wind tunnel, and I spent a couple of hours getting the tarpaulin up round the outside to stop rain and stuff coming in. I ended up having to screw a bit of wood through that to the fence just to stop people getting fucking beat senseless by the tarpaulin when they were sat out the front. But yeah, what a weekend. What a weekend. And yeah, it can only get better, folks. It can only get better. These are looking spank. All wanting some food? Now look at the change in the Matsukawa Baki since the appreciation on the Gaz's Live. So yeah, I was on cloud 9 on Sunday. Absolutely buzzing my tits off because we pulled it off, and we pulled it off for the second time, and I got to admit the second time it was better than the first. And then I go down to Ma and Pa's yesterday afternoon to pick up a Le Crazy Mexican, because with that many people here it would have just sent a fucking scatty, poor cow. And gets into Mars, and she sits there and she pulls out the new Koi Talk magazine. I'm like, cheers, Ma, because she reads it first. I don't mind reading second-hand magazines. And she pulls me to, what page is it? A section in here. Oh, there it is. Gotta show you this, because this is awesome. I mean, what a tribute to an absolutely awesome gentleman. So yeah, there he is, my man, my friend, Ricky from New Forest Koi, talking about Mark Gardner and prolonging Mark Gardner's legacy. But you should have seen my face when I saw this. So yes, the Twisted One is in the Koi Talk magazine, thanks to my man Ricky talking all about Mark Gardner and the fact that we used Mark Gardner fish for the Deutsche Yamatanishiki growing show, and the fact that we are now doing between us the community choice with the Mark Gardner fish. Yeah, I tell you, you couldn't have caught me yesterday, honestly. The grin was from ear to ear all day long, and I tell you, I'm buzzing, I'm humbled, I'm fucking really pleased, and wow. Wow. But anyway, that aside, the weekend aside, I did get 3 new mugs, so that takes me to 60 dead on 60. I had one from Joss and Mark's Koi Life, and it was lovely to see both Joss and Mark here on Saturday, as well as the subscribers that came as well. It was sad that, like I say, one subscriber, he wasn't able to come, but it is what it is. We all had a good time. So yeah, I had a mug from Joss and Mark's Koi Life. I finally got my mug from Jigsy, Mountain View Koi Pond. Go over and check these two channels out. Great little channels, guys. Yeah, give them a subscribe. Tell them I sent you as always. But yeah, Jigsy gave me his mug. That mug has been sat in the boot of his car for about 10 months. So yeah, I finally got one from Jigsy. And I got a real special one from Bisley the dog as well. So yeah, let's go and have a look at them. So yeah, here we go. Joss and Mark's Koi Life with Ollie the collie. And my Mountain Ash man, Jigsy Mountain View Koi. 10 months, but worth every minute of wait. Thank you very much, my brother. And dun 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 dun. Bisley's dogs are good and Derby Koi. Enjoy your cuppa. Don't forget the Scooby snacks. So yeah, a big thank you to Bisley. It was awesome having Bisley here and the humans. You know I love you, Andy Graham. So yeah, that is mug number 60. So we're going to have a little shovel around what we're going to have to do, because our Fenland lass has got a double-sided one. We can put her down there next to Muji Mono Koi. Which means, oh, I've grabbed them. That cook needs a little bit of a. That's better. I don't want to be going losing my mugs, do I? So what we'll do is we'll put my man Mountain View Jigsy there. Oh, way so print and design. We'll put Joss and Mark there, because I'm going to have to move one from along here. So if we move Gaz down here next to Jigsy, and then we move these ones along, and the reason I've got to move these ones along is because if I don't, my OCD will play havoc with me. So yep, Bisley's dogs are good and has got to go up there with the rest of the Blue Handle crew. So yeah, I got one spare hook, so it looks like I'm going to have to make a new bracket for the light, so I can get one more cup in there and then run another row underneath them. Well, I am astounded. And I know it's not a koi mug, but it will go up there with the other gifts that I have been given. And this is from Tina Williams. Tina Williams is a subscriber to a hell of a lot of you guys out there, including myself. And Tina and her partner, Richard, got it that time, didn't I? They gave me this beautiful South West Wales branch BSA Owners Club mug. So that, knocking me bits of pipe work everywhere. That's the next job. We'll put that one up there with the gifts. So what's the plans for today? Well, there's a few plans for today. Fucking hell, knocked everything everywhere. Right, there is a few plans for today. And the first one will be emptying what fry are left in the IBC tank. into here. And the reason for that is because there was a few people that took fry this weekend. Skeggy took some, Peter took some, and I think Frankly's coming to get some at some point. So while I was doing that, Ricky's looked over and gone, there's no point keeping that running for just them, is it? You might as well chuck them in your growing on tank and come and get something else. Don't know what yet, but we will be grabbing something else tomorrow, because I've not long got off the phone with my man Ricky, and I'm taking Ma and Pa down for a visit. So yeah, Ma and Pa are going to go down for a visit, have a look round and meet Ricky and the crew, and then we'll go from there. But blown away by the support that both Ricky and New Forest Koi as a whole are giving me, and the trust that they're giving me as well, because you know, it's at the end of the day, it's the name of the company that's the reputation of the business, you know, and putting their trust in me means a hell of a lot, which is why they've got my full support on anything they do. And Ricky did say on camera that we may just be able to hold next year at New Forest Koi. Now, if that is the case, we're going to need some help, because if that's the case, we're going to be looking at more than the amount that I can squeeze into my house. Anyway, all that aside, that's the first job, is to empty the last of these out of here. So what I am going to do is I'm going to give the filter, brushes, jack mat a bloody good clean, and then once I've topped up, that will drop the water level down again. Then I can let all the fry out, get them floating in there, top it back up, and then while they're floating in there, I got some pipe work to sort out. And the reason I got some pipe work, I know you said, I said that the pipe work was finished. Sorry, he's a little pinch. I thought the pipe work was finished. I knew I had to fuck around here with the where the airline goes in for the airlift, but I think it was about, let me put you down, my shoulders are aching. I'm going to put you right next to the pump. Yeah, I think it was about 2 days after I'd fixed the leak in the with the fold, and I come down there in the morning to do my morning checks, and the water level had dropped by about 1.5 inches, and I'm like, for fuck's sakes, what now? I topped it back up. I did little my daily dump on the pod and topped the pond back up, and left it at that. Come down next morning, it had dropped again, but not by as much. Really kerfuffle with me. And I'm looking around everywhere, and I look across this area, and at the time I couldn't actually see anything until I got round here. No, I didn't. Vincent, you're telling porkies. No, I didn't. What I had, now I am going to spin you back round. If you remember, I had 2 caps on the tops of those 2 rubbers. This one had the airline going in, didn't it? Now, when I came in, go and lay down. Stop scavenging, you know, there's no food down there. Sorry about that. And yeah, so I had the pipe coming out of here, and of course I looked round there, and all of a sudden I've looked down at this, and where the airline came out, and where I've got this little breather hole here, I saw a load of brown sort of like foam. And then with further inspection, and I looked around the actual reducing rubber, I found a load more brown foamy sludge round here. I instantly knew what it was. It was protein foam. But what done me was I wasn't getting it through the daylight hours. So what was happening was once the lights go out and it's gone dark outside, it started producing skimming. And of course, with that being quite low, all the skimming was coming out, but as it was coming out, it was drawing liquid with it. So that was where me thing was going. So I thought, right. And this was about 10:30 at night. Right, I know what to do. I'll go and grab a bit of pipe from the shed. I'll drill a couple of holes in it, and I'll poke the pipe through the side. That should alleviate it. Next morning when I came down, I still had a big bit of foam out here, and there was foam sitting here. Now that piece of pipe is about 10-11 inches long. So yeah, probably knew I was going to have to do it at some point, and I want to get it going down straight to waste. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have one T-piece with that cap in with my 10mm airline. Yeah. Now that air hole there I will get to in a minute. Yeah. So that will go into the top of the reducing rubber. And then I'm going to put that T on top so it faces away at a sort of like 45 degree, because then what I want to do is I want to put a reducer to 22mm in there like that, and then we'll have, for the time being, just till I know how much it's producing, we'll have that in there, we'll have a 90 on there, and that will go to a bucket, a little bucket just sat there, just to see how much I'm generating. And I know I'm going to generate more with what I'm going to do next. So that will sit, as you're looking at it, let me spin you around, that will sit sort of like there, like that. Now, at the moment, what I've got is I've got that air pump, runs that bio bin, which could take a hell of a lot more K1 media, but I haven't got any at the moment. And what I do is that runs my air stones. Also in there. So what I plan to do is at night I'm going to try and create as much skimmit as possible. So in doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another air stone, and this is only a small one compared to the fucking great huge one that's in the bottom of there, and I'm going to drop that down so it sits near the other air stone, and then at night I'm going to add that extra air into that chamber. It will give me an extra push at night, but it should give me extra air to do a proper skimmit fractionation. So what I'm going to have to do is when I get the pipes in there, I'm going to have to seal that with a bit of OB1, just so that it's done properly. Now, if you remember at the National, I said I moaned at EA about the shitty valves over there. I mean, there is such a fucking difference in night and day. While I was down at Par's, went out and checked the old ponds, like I normally do, and I've looked down. I'm like, where the fuck did you get that from? I bought them. So what do you mean you fucking bought them, you tit? All you had to do was show them your fucking receipt and they'd give you a new one. I know that because I had to go at the fucking EA rep at the National. Now, I tell you what, I know they're only charging I know they're only charging right. I know they're only charging 16 quid for one of these, and for what you're actually getting, personally, you are getting your money's worth. Why they couldn't have done it in the first fucking place, I don't know. But my only... Sorry, my phone's going bonkers at the minute, messages. My only disappointment is the fact that they've solid fixed this bit and this bit together. It would be nice if you could position it where you wanted it. But that being said, it is a very substantial unit. Now, even though they've put the old non-return valve inside now, the actual make of the non-return valve hasn't changed. So what's going to stop that from leaking like it does? It's only given me a tiny little stub to put my airline on. But it's definitely a better unit. And like I said, the EA rep at the National said if you can actually prove purchase brand new with the old valve, as long as you've got that proof of purchase and you email it into EA, they will replace it for nothing. But if you bought it second hand, 16 quid ain't bad to stop all the problems that you get with it. So yeah, that will be going on one of them, which means I will have one of these spare. Now this was sent to me by my man Paul Smith, and this thread fits straight onto the thread on the bottom of the Tempest tap, so you can actually get rid of that plastic cap and put this in. Now I've got two of these. I'm going to be putting one of these on the other Tempest, which means I have one spare. Now if there's anyone out there with a Tempest that hasn't got one of these and has got one of them shitty ones down there that leaks, put down in the comments, fix my leak, Twisted. And what we'll do at the end of the week, no, Monday next week, we'll do a little draw-roo, and whoever's name gets pulled out, I shall post it off to you. So yeah, fix my Tempest leak, Twisted. Could be yours. On that note, I'm going to stop flapping my gums and I'm going to get on with some work. I will come back to you guys a bit later. My boomerang won't come back. I waved the thing all over the place. Practiced till I was black in the face. It's just the song that I've just interrupted. My boomerang won't come back. That's a song from my childhood. Just makes me smile. Anyway, I've got one lot here that have been floating for a good fucking 20 minutes now. No, this won't do. That water's not going in there anyway. There we go. We can get rid of the strobing then. So yep, they're going to go in there now. Here's my other net. Whoop! Oh, and while I think about it, Linda, Fenland lass, next time you're in Basingstoke, I'll be able to tell you exactly which shop to go to get the bolts. Same shop, I got the blue one out there, and that blue one out there only cost me £4. Yeah. So, you know, that's something I might be able to sort out for peoples. Because I like doing things like that. I like helping peoples. And what we'll do is once I've caught these last three, two on there, three, right, I'm having this back in here because I have a second bowl out here. Like I say, £4, quite a fucking size, not quite as big as the top of an Easy Pod, but there is a really nice Kajaku. In fact, there's a couple of really nice Kajaku in there. This one here, that's going to be a stunning fish. The Matsuba's there, the pattern's there, the skin luster's there, and this one here. That's going to be a beautiful goshki, that one. So yeah, this is batch 2. So we grab this net and we get you there. Bring that over here. Right, stay there. Let's get a few of these out. I want to try and keep them 2 nice ones out. And what we do is we'll now float them in that body there. Nope. Keep that one out. I'm not sure if there is any left in the IBC. If there is, then they're too small for me to see at the moment. So they get 2 chances. We don't want you. Love them 3 in there. So I mean, you still got a little sperm there, look. But also, I want to, not just to show you, but I also want to do a little video of these 2 for Ricky. Yeah, another little sperm, look, you blink, you miss it. But now we can put these in there. But you got a real nice pattern there. I'm almost positive that one on the right, that is now on the left, is a Goshki, and this one here is Kajaki. So yeah, I'm going to put you down before I start the next lot of netting round. I really don't think there's much more in there. But I'm going to put you down because while I've got these in the pan now, I want to do a little video for Ricky. So yeah, I'll pick you back up in a bit. Well, that's, as far as I'm aware, all of them out there. Filter's been cleaned. I've got to drill a hole in the fence so I can stick my bamboo through from me brushes, and then we're ready for tomorrow. Go in here because the second lot are ready to be released. Please release me, let me go. Oh, I love it. So let me put you down. We'll move these out of here because I'm not going to empty water in there. There's a few nice ones in here as well. Another nice Goshki there. Camera will focus. Where's it gone? So yeah, some real pretty fish in there. Sorry, waving the camera about everywhere but look at these 3, 4 equal ones, and then you get these 2 equal ones. And if I get these 2 in the bowl, in the net even, get it right, Vincent. Can have a proper little look at them. But this is the one here I'm more intrigued about. It's got a beautiful little pattern on it. So yeah, that's them in there. Oh, we're definitely looking busier in there now. That's what we like to see. You wait till I get that Ginrin down there in the bowl. Won't fucking focus, bastard thing. But yeah, that came from, I'm sure Ricky said it was I think it was Kajaku cross Ginrin Asagi. So yeah, really intrigued. But yeah, as you can see, there's some lovely little patterns there. Well, they're all going to get a shot because the air's going on. You watch them all pile out of there now, look. Run away! So, once the air's on, we chuck a little bit of that one in. Would help if I zoomed you out, wouldn't it? And we get a little pinch of the crummy one. That's them sorted. Tank's sitting at 23.5 at the moment, and I am just about to take it back up to 24. The reason I had to drop it, the stat back down, is because dickhead here, whilst rushing around like a blue-ass Friday trying to get everything ready for Saturday, I shot into town and I didn't turn the top off. Dropped it from 24 down to 19. Bang! I was a bastard. But we all make mistakes. As the Dalek said, climbing off the dustbin. But yeah, that's me happy with them in there. Next job for me is to attack this airlift. So on to the next job. Well, that's 6:10 and that's me done for today. I think I haven't done the Tempest, but I have got the foam fractionation contraption up and running. The only thing left to do is what I'm going to do for the minute until the bits arrive from my man Paul Smith. I'm going to connect this line here, which is the other airstone, to here for the moment. But there it is in all its glory. So we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll find out tomorrow whether it works or it don't. But I've had to take the cap off because it was starting to glug and not. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to put an air hole in the top of my cap. But they seem to be loving it, that's for sure. So yeah, that's that done. Everything in here is all nice and tidy again now. Did get my Koi Tuber Fest 2023 mug up there with the rest. They're looking exceedingly good. The Tancho is healing absolutely fucking awesome. That's all ready to go for tomorrow. Get that out of there. Yeah, so that's all ready for tomorrow. These are happy as pigs and shit. Water's looking absolutely beautiful. So on that note, cupcakes, Monday musing and tinkering around. I've been Twisted Koi. You lot are always great, and I will catch you later on in the week.
That's all, cupcakes.